Okay, Gemini, have a look at these. This is what shook out. And so just wanted to give you a little preview of that. Now let's chat about it, and you can watch me shuffle the cards and talk about them and all that wonderful stuff. See you in the reading. Hey, Gemini, welcome to your Sunday, August 17th weekly spread. We're going to do a 9-card spread for you for this week. My name is Ashley Dawn Watson. You can check the description box below for a place to run your natal chart to find out for free everything about your sign, including your rising sun, or sorry, your rising moon and Venus sign. You wouldn't be here if this wasn't your sun sign, I'm assuming. I've been reading tarot since I was 14 years old, so for the last 26 years. And so we're going to go ahead and do it to it. We're using the Botticelli Tarot, if I didn't already say it. And just so you're aware, I do have a TikTok that I'm using to bring people on over. I do have just single card readings, really basic readings over there that started out mimicking, or at least they were the same as the shorts I initially started posting on here. I can't get my blue check mark over there though, so anyway, it's just so that you know and you have a heads up. Anyway, let's get started for you. Let's see what we have for the week of Sunday, August 17th. Twist for fairness. These cards, they just don't want to do it correctly. You might be dealing with some group situations yourself this week. It's something that Taurus was also looking at. But Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have? Past energy for you to start. We'll take flippers and jumpers only. Maximum of 3. And that's card vomit, so I won't take that. But I will take this one, which is the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And we'll talk about it in a second. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Yeah, Get Into the Groove by Madonna. You might have Capricorn in your chart because I had Like a Prayer. Okay, we got a jumper and a flipper, so we'll take them both. Okay, oh, we've got a couple here. We've got 4. Okie dokie. So in your past energy gems, we've got the 9 of Cups in the reverse, not necessarily observing a lot of self-worth for you here. Also could be reverting back to the 8, reconciling with somebody that you had once walked away from in search of the 9, looking for your own self-worth and personal wish fulfillment, but kind of looking like you could be looking back at a previous relationship that you had left behind in order to search for personal wish fulfillment that was greater than that, personal emotional fulfillment of some sort. Intuitively, you know that you can do better. There is a secret also that could be hidden from you about moving forward, the need to move forward. Intuitively, you know better. Like I said, intuitively, you know that you should be moving forward, getting in that boat with your belongings, taking that trip overseas, taking that trip over water, moving towards greener pastures, and leaving the other castle burning in its wake. So it's almost as if it's a warning for you not to reconcile, not to go back to that which you already had the courage to leave. With that, we have the deep personal truth that the Hermit has learned. He's now emerged in the reverse. He's emerged from the cave of self-discovery and has learned that personal truth. Virgo energy on this could also be something that you learned during Pisces season, and especially going to double down on that timing since we have Pisces energy with the high priestess here. So looking forward during this week in the present, let's take a look for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have 1. 2 more, come on. Not going to talk to me now, are you? Ooh, we have a flipper. Right? Sun in the reverse. Not getting a wish during this time. Hearing no or telling somebody no about something. It's like you're saying, yeah, You know, what's that saying? Don't count on it, or, you know, you wish. Yeah, you wish. You saying that to somebody during this week, Gems? Yeah, you wish. Yeah, 2 more. You're getting 4s? This whole time you're getting 4s, because what we have here is we have the 3 of Wands without delay. No longer sitting back surveying the land. There's something that you can no longer delay on. And you're saying no to somebody. It's like you had okay, you're putting off saying no to somebody. They think they have this deep personal fulfillment coming to them. They think that they're about to hear a yes, an affirmative on something. Like they're about to step out in the sun and feel the warmth, that you're going to give them some sort of warmth. But you're saying don't count on it. Yeah, you wish is literally what you're saying here. You can't delay this anymore. You can't put it off anymore. You might have been kind of like trying to, you know, duck behind cars and avoid them at all costs, so you didn't actually have to tell them no. But you're having to try and let them down easy, right? With that, we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not laughing at you. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Justice card. So there is a need for balance, equilibrium, fairness, and of course, truth here with this Libra card, Justice, and is associated with, you know, independence, self-reliance. And so you could be saying no to this individual here, because they aren't independent. They aren't an independent thinker. They aren't independent when it comes, they could be codependent. They don't know how to spend their own time, energy, and effort without, you know, relying on somebody else. And so you're saying, yeah, you wish. No, kick rocks. I'm not taking you on a date. No, I don't want to spend my time with you. No, I don't want to invest with you, because you're not independent. You're not reliable. You know, you're not, you know, dwelling in the garden of your own making, you know what I mean? So no, thank you. You're saying you've delayed far enough as it is. Could also be this person is quite the procrastinator. So you're saying no, and you're saying you're not reliable because you procrastinate. And with that, it is a cutting truth, but it is a truth nonetheless, and you owe it to people to be truthful. Do it with grace. You know, you don't have to be super visceral about it. Don't stab them in the kidneys or something like that. But, you know, be truthful, be fair, be balanced. Because if you're not being truthful with them and you just give them what they want in the moment, you're not being true to yourself and you're not being fair to them. Because in the end, you're going to be like, I can't stand this anymore, you know, and you're going to tell them this, you're going to tell them this, and you're going to tell them this later, but you're going to be the Queen of Swords instead of Justice, and you're going to, you know, you're going to really give them the sword, probably in a not so nice place, right? Okay. Now, moving into the future after this week, and do remember this is just a week, but what do we have? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This person could be the person who you were considering moving back into an 8 of Cups with, but you intuitively know you must move forward, right? Flipper. We won't look just yet. That's too many. Card vomit. And what else? Oh my God. That's what they're saying. Oh my God, I can't believe you'd say that to me. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It could be a little bit of a queen, honestly. They could be a little bit of a queen. Oh my God, I can't believe you would say that to me. You know, and it's like, yeah, because that's what's fair. I'm not being fair to myself and I'm not being fair to you if I'm being dishonest with you. And no, I don't want to, you know, be in this deal with you. I don't want to put it off any longer. I'm not being honest with you if I delay giving you the answer, blah, 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 right? So in the future, we have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is, you're definitely not looking to sit in a... Guess what happened? My texting app just decided, my Google texting, decided it wanted to ask if I wanted to use chat features. And so it stopped recording the rest of your reading. So what we're going to do is we're continuing on where we were. 9 of Wands in the reverse. You're not sitting in this wounded warrior energy. martyrdom, where it's like you could be on the verge of victory, but you're super exhausted and you've got that bandage on your head after being, you know, bashed on the head with sticks and stuff like that. You're not doing it. You're also not super defensive about your choices at this point. In fact, even more than that, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, you've halted all forward action or movement or strategic, methodical, slow-moving action forward. You're just at a complete standstill. You're not doing it anymore. And it's because you have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody who is just, they have an initiation. You have something new energy on the emotional front, in an emotional relationship that is coming in for you. It's almost as if you know you have to keep your energy clear of procrastination, unreliable people, that kind of thing, so that you can let things unfold with the right appropriate person. So that's that. I just totally, you know, gave you the footnotes of that last row there. Sorry. Let's see what signs you're dealing with, Gemini. Virgo, Leo, Libra, and yourself. Okay. So we will see you when we see you next. Come back in the next week or so for your September reads. Do this if this made sense to you. And thanks for watching.